Good day. Today we're going to look at ways and means of manipulating information within BetterPlan. Could be any number of reasons why we want to include or exclude particular kinds of information, especially if we're creating reports or outputting things to Excel or the like. One of the first things we can do just on the physical display as we see it, and yesterday we looked at objectives, we could pick this button at the top here and say do away with the little notes, don't show us those. That's a full display, or we can say split it, in which case the notes come back. We can select to show only active items or completed items or deleted items, or alternatively the default is show everything. Down here we have a completed item. If I select this item and then click just to the right of it here, I can say, well, make it active again. I'm just saying to it, well, maybe I marked it as complete at the time, but something else has happened and I want you as an active one again. Those are the basic manipulations of just the data as it is visible. There are two other levels that you can manipulate the data as it is visible and as it will output to devices via print or to Excel. The first one is to reduce the number of columns that are visible here, and the simplest way to do that is to select the little thing over there and say, well, okay, this is all very fine, but I don't want to particularly for this instance have any of those selected. And I say done, and you will see those fields have disappeared. When I step out of this folder and return, they'll be back. The second level of manipulation is on the fields themselves. All folders are sorted by description alphabetically as the default position. But you might want to sort it on date, in which case you just click above date. And if you want it sorted in the opposite direction, then you just click on date again. So you can invert the selection by simply clicking and clicking again above any one field. It makes no difference what field you want to sort it on. Just click one way and click the other way. So first A was at the top, now it's at the bottom. Your next level of manipulation of the data is to click next to any one field and say, well, in this case I only want to see business development, and all the other entries disappear. Or I can say I want to see business development and health, and those ones are back. Or I just go back and say, well, sorry, show me all of those again. So you can incrementally select, especially when you have a large number of entries in a folder, you can select on each one of the fields and only pick the values, the content that you want to see. In terms of output, you can produce the standard report, which is a fixed format report, or if you go to print, and I will go to preview over here, it will build all the information that is currently showing on the display. In other words, if I've eliminated any particular field by my selection, then it will not show in this particular output. And there you've got the information, and there are several pages of this. You can page to the other pages, and it is done. You can see there's a fleet of options that's available on that one. Or you could go and say, I want to output that to Excel, in which case it will ask you what you want to call it. I will just call it test, and it'll ask me whether I want to have a look at it. Open Excel. I hope I've selected yes here. Yes, I did. It will open Excel, and there's all my information. Now I can go manipulate, sort, eliminate, do whatever I wish. So those are the basic ways in which you are able to manipulate the data directly in terms of firstly what displays, but also what will output on the print command and the export to Excel. I hope that provides a little bit of clarity, and have a good day. Goodbye.